if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Up next, Christian Yelich, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
There's one on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
The first baseman, number 17, Trey Mancini.
Now to the plate, here is Trey Mancini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Yelich is running. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Eric Lauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And now a pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So now here is Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Narvaez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Are down in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in will be Travis Shaw. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lined hard down the line and right. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Narvaez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Very weakly on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Scooped up. And not in time as the run scores.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
The batter, the second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. His prior history versus this arm, he's 4 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Next, here is Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
Next to dig in, Ildemaro Vargas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
To 2-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In is Christian Yelich. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman.
Now to bat, Trey Mancini. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1-0 count. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bryant is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gone. In now is Nico Horner. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Into the box, Austin Romine.
Austin Romine.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich on the move. He's there and records the first out. So now the pitcher, Earl Shashka. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
Striding in is Ian Happ. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and 1 strike. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Omar Narvaez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, a little bouncer. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
52, Eric. Wow.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Chris Bryant. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 31 for him on the season. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We played 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone into the right field bleachers.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 now. From the stretch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And the pitch on 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom.
Leading up for the Cubs, the shortstop,
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And the pitch. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
The catcher, Austin.
Next, it'll be Austin Romine. Flew out last time up. A ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Bichette gathers it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dan Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now into the box is Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Lauer hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Fastball in there for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it's still 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Winkler. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. On the ground to 3rd. And there's out number 2. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now back. Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a good sell on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to 3rd. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Guerrero at 3rd with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count. Here it comes. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Adames has a play. And the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping up is Willie Adames. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that misses. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Number 56, Justin Toka.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Number 2.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, Nico Horner. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And there are 2 away now. So in now for Chicago, Austin Romine. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Cubs pick up a run on the RB. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia.
Chafin.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Line down the left field line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next, it'll be Narvaez. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Freddie Peralta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. First offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. In for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First delivery to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One and one. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 9.
So here is Manny Pena, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Line to left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Bo Bichette is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Josh Peterson.
He's set and the pitch. Jock Peterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Adames brings it in on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Next up is Ildemaro Vargas. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt. Key Brian Hayes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Key Brian Hayes.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that.
Throw to first here in time for the final out. And the Brewers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace.
Inside the show.